Okay, hi everybody. How you doing? I got a bag of chips. I didn't buy it. I was given a bag of chips for Christmas. Okay. How's the glare? Can you read that through the glare? Maybe if I move it around. So it's potato chips. They're flavored like Guinness beer, I think. Right. I thought this was Kettle brand. Like, just my brain thought it, like, saw a K at the top of the bag, and I thought, like, oh, Kettle brand chips. But no, but it's a brand called Keogh. Keogh's. I'm not sure if you're supposed to pronounce that GH. I don't know if it's silent. I should have read the bag before I started this, because there's a whole bunch of literature on the bag. They say good things come to those who wait. And while the Keogh family have spent the last 200 years growing the perfect Irish potato, Guinness has been brewing the perfect... There's more. I'm not going to keep reading that. That's stupid. Cool. Okay, there's like a map of Ireland on the back. It says product of Ireland. I completely thought that this was just a bag of Lay's potato chips that were like beer flavored. But no, apparently it's like it's a real Irish product. Let's read the ingredients, shall we? Potatoes, sunflower oil, rice flour, sugar, yeast extract, sea salt, natural flavoring, dried Guinness, in parentheses, barley, cool, citric acid, white pepper, nutmeg, coriander seed. Alright. Well, I like coriander seed. I don't really like nutmeg, but it's like one of the last flavors. I can't imagine those being dominant flavors in a bag of beer-flavored potato chips. So let's see how these are, huh? Now, let's open the bag. Let's see if it opens. It does. I mean, it smells like a bag of potato chips, but there's also this kind of like other smell. To be quite honest, it kind of smells like a bowling alley to me, strangely. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see how they taste. My initial reaction is they're not great. Yeah, okay. Now I drink beer. I don't drink a lot of Guinness. I drink like usually like yellow beer I can see through. Guinness is fine, I've had it before. These chips don't to me taste much like Guinness. They have kind of like a... They have sort like... They remind me a little bit of when you get vinegar flavored chips, but then the sharp flavor in these is not the same kind of sharp as you get in vinegar chips. It's somehow slightly more like rotten. I'm not a crazy. I'm not super into the flavor of beer flavoring other things. Like, I drink beer, it tastes good to me. But like when I eat a bag of chips, I don't need like, oh, I need my chips to taste like beer too. I personally, that idea doesn't really appeal to me, so maybe I wasn't the prime market for these chips. Like, they kind of taste good because they taste like potato chips, right? They're salty and they're crispy, and like you just want to keep eating them. Oh. No, but the beer flavor is just like rotten taste. It doesn't go. Oh. I'll probably finish the bag anyway. I'll probably get used to the flavor. You know how that happens and you're eating a snack and it's like, this is gross, and you finish the whole bag anyway. They don't, to me, taste like Guinness. To me, they taste like slightly rotten flavored potato chips, except, you know, potato chips are so salty and so crispy and delicious. I can't imagine what a rotten potato chip would taste like, right? They just go stale and become too crunchy to eat. They don't taste rotten. And so getting one that tastes like fermented is it's not a flavor that for me works. And also, isn't it redundant? You know, like I'm eating a bag of chips and I'm like, oh, you know, it's salty, I gotta have a drink. I don't want to be eating a bag of beer flavored chips and then drinking a beer flavored beer. Give me a chip flavored beer. Give me a potato chip flavored beer for my beer flavored potato chips, maybe. I don't know. At first I was optimistic about this flavor of potato chips, and now I feel like a fool. So I'm sorry to be so mean to the Keogh's family. You know, the texture of the chip, like the basic chip flavor of the chip was good. Like what ruins it is the attempt at making it beer flavored. I bet Keogh's makes really good regular flavored potato chips. That's the saddest part of this. I thought I could just kind of like say critical things of an enormous global corporation like Lay's potato chips. Like, ha 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 ha. Smarty pantses can't make a good flavored chip, can they? But it's like, it's not even them. It's what I'm assuming is like a wholesome local potato chip company. and like the chip is crispy. The potato chip quality of these potato chips is very high quality. It's the novelty beer flavor they added that kind of ruined it a tiny bit. If you love Guinness, you probably won't love these because I don't really taste a whole lot of Guinness in it. It's just this like fermented rotten taste on top of the potato chips. So that's all I've got to say about this bag of chips today. Sorry it couldn't have been more positive. Sorry it was a little crabby, but these did not taste good at the first initial taste. So better luck next time for me and you. So cool. You have a good one.